So now we'll continue our look at the nutritional needs within humans by entitling the next flowchart, Nutritional, I gotta really figure out how to spell this, Nutritional Needs 3. And here what we're going to be focusing on is another need of our nutrition, something many people have heard of, which are vitamins. Vitamins are going to broadly be defined as organic compounds. That's all we're going to call them for right now because we're going to compare them to minerals in the next flowchart. But for right now, we're going to focus on the organic compounds known as vitamins. They are very nicely summarized on table 41.1 within the textbook. Now, vitamins, in terms of a little bit of background, which we'll do on this side here, two basic background facts to know. Vitamins are needed in small amounts. We don't need to consume tons and tons of vitamins. We just need small amounts and the necessary amounts of these vitamins. What we also need them for is to support what are known as biochemical functions. That's the purpose of vitamins. They support biochem functions. These are going to be cellular processes that are going to occur biochemically, biochemical reactions. For example, things like coenzymes that are found throughout all of the biochemical reactions that our cells do. These are non-protein enzymes. They're actually non-protein. They're a non-protein substance, I should say, that's going to aid enzymes. Non-protein aid to enzymes. That's what a vitamin is. A vitamin usually serves as a coenzyme within a biochemical reaction that is not a protein that aids the actual enzyme doing the job. Thus the term and name coenzyme. So vitamins are coenzymes that help enzymes out in a biochemical reaction. Now let's take a look at the two broad ways of classifying vitamins and looking at some of particular notice within our nutritional needs. There are two ways to classify vitamins, either as water-soluble or fat-soluble. Let's first look at the water-soluble vitamins. Water-soluble vitamins. So again, these are needed in small amounts and they're going to be coenzymes within biochemical functions, biochemical reactions. Water-soluble vitamins are those that can't be stored within the body. Just from a chemical perspective, they are not easily stored within the body. Thus, we're going to be needing to consume them in a decent amount. So they can't be stored in the body. Two classic examples of water-soluble vitamins are B-complex vitamins, the B vitamins, B-complex vitamins, and also a very popular one, which is vitamin C. B-complex vitamins and also vitamin C. Vitamin C is also sometimes called ascorbic acid. So let's take a look at what these two things are necessary for. The B-complex vitamins are going to all be chemically different from each other, but they're basically going to be found in similar foods and serve very similar and alike functions as a whole. That's why they're called B-complex vitamins. Two B-complex vitamins of note to us are B3, and this is otherwise known as niacin. Niacin as a vitamin, or B3 as a vitamin, is going to be a coenzyme that will be a physical part of both NAD+ and also NADP+. What does that mean? Basically, if you look at vitamin B3, if you look at niacin, it serves a role in promoting and helping out cell respiration. Cell respiration is a very biochemically active and immersive process that involves a lot of different reactions. B3 is one of those coenzymes that helps the process continue to push forward. Another B-complex vitamin of note is vitamin B9. Vitamin B9 is also known as folic acid. Folic acid is going to play a big role in development because if it's deficient, specifically if the deficiency happens within a pregnant woman, there are going to be some consequences on the developing fetus. If there's a deficiency, what we notice is that folic acid, if there's a low amount, the embryo that's developing will result in neural tube defects that will be there upon birth, and also general anemia. Anemia just means weakness, the lack of ability to carry oxygen within the blood successfully to the muscles that need it. And so overall, folic acid plays a big role in the development of an embryo within a pregnant woman. So this is a very important vitamin necessary for a pregnant woman throughout their pregnancy to ensure proper development. Now, vitamin C, also known as ascorbic acid, is another water-soluble vitamin. This is going to be important in a ton of different things. It will be critical in collagen synthesis. Collagen is a protein, and when you want to make collagen, it's a biochemical reaction. Vitamin C helps push this reaction forward. Vitamin C also serves as an antioxidant. This is a term we hear a lot. What does it really mean? An antioxidant is something that goes against oxy. Basically, what we term antioxidant, or the function of an antioxidant, is the following. It's going to destroy reactive, what are termed reactive, oxygen molecules. Oxygen molecules usually are, we think of them as really good things, right? We breathe in oxygen and it's necessary, but sometimes oxygen can turn into what is known as a free radical. And this is a reactive oxygen molecule. A good example of this is hydrogen peroxide. This usually is the result of many different biochemical reactions. It's a byproduct, and it's a dangerous byproduct. It really involves itself in the aging of a cell and thus the aging of an organism. So oftentimes we consume antioxidants because of their anti-aging effect. What they do is they destroy these reactive molecules that decrease cell life, and thus if you destroy things that are decreasing cell life, you are effectively increasing the length and livelihood of a cell, and thus it's termed an antioxidant. It's going against these dangerous oxygen molecules that have gone bad. Vitamin C serves that purpose. Vitamin C also is going to be important in increasing iron absorption. So when you eat iron, it doesn't necessarily go right into you or get absorbed into your blood. It actually needs to have the coenzyme or the cofactor, that is vitamin C, to help that absorption process move forward. Now, when we think about deficiencies, this is a big thing in nutrition, as you'll see throughout this lecture, focusing on problems if you don't follow the correct type and amount of food nutrition necessary. A deficiency in vitamin C results in something known as scurvy. This is something a lot of pirates actually had. Their diet was very, very deficient in vitamin C, and this directly affected their skin, their teeth, and also their blood vessels. How so? All of these things that are very important in your overall health, they started to degenerate, literally break down. And why do you think that? There's these reactive oxygen species running amok throughout the body. And it's very noticeable when the skin, teeth, and blood vessels start to go awry, and you have these antioxidants or lack of antioxidants to fight that battle. And therefore you have degeneration, the breakdown of these things that are very important in overall appearance. That's why pirates have that very characteristic pirate look to them, because they often suffered from scurvy. In addition, this also results in some deeper effects, including a weak or a very low overall weakness, overall low immunity, very low immune capabilities, and also delayed wound healing. So what I can imagine is that you're going to be given situations in which you have, somebody show up with these types of symptoms, and you have to be the one who figures out what is the cause of it. And the cause of many of these things over here is a lack of vitamin C. So these are both water-soluble vitamins, B-complex vitamins and vitamin C. Be sure to understand the deficiencies associated with both.